Hi everyone, I'm Joel. Welcome back to Shining Empathy, and this is your weekly reading for June 13th to the 19th, 2016. Same spread as usual. I'm going to do the Strength, Heart, and Challenge using the Kyle Gray Angel Prayers Oracle deck. This out here. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set the intention. Ooh, something wants to jump out already. Balance is gonna be a theme. I'm gonna put that back in there. So balance is up this week. So I'll make sure we're moderating. Alright, so it's the intention that this is for anyone who's viewing this video. Let them connect with something. Let the messages be truthful, strong, specific. Okay. All right. So, in our strength spot, express your creativity. So, I mean, at any given time, expressing our creativity is just a really great way to process things. Processing grief, anger, a lot of stuff that maybe you're just going through. Expressing your creativity can be just a great way to process all those emotions and feelings. It's also just a great way to overall express yourself, whether you're feeling something like grief or sadness or anger, or something like you're feeling joy, and if that's whatever place you come from. So in the strength spot this week, I think we're just getting that extra push to really find a way to express ourselves, because there's stuff that I think all need to work through this week. We just go ahead and pull out our next card there. Peace and harmony. And that's in our heart space. Now I'm sure all of you have heard about the Orlando shootings that happened yesterday. My thoughts and prayers go out to them, love and light to anyone who was affected by that. One of the things that I have noticed since all this coming up is discord, and everyone trying to point the finger, place the blame. And there are some people who I think should be maybe held accountable. I'm not going to say as far as what organization or people or whatever, but there are certainly some things that could change, that could benefit these things from happening and from not happening in the future. But one of the things that we maybe all need to keep in mind right now is to maintain a level of peace and harmony and not create more conflict out of this. There's enough war and conflict going on in the world at any given moment. We don't need to upset ourselves and turn to anger and rage. Anger can be a great motivator, but it's at times like these when we really need to just look inside and find a place of peace and calm so that we can see things more clearly. So I think that that's what it's asking us to do right now, is that rather than blocking our hearts right now and feeling, because I mean, with everything going on, I think a lot of us are feeling a lot of stuff, but maybe that's blocked by anger, and we're kind of redirecting all that stuff to our anger or hatred or frustration, irritation. Maybe just really get in touch with your feelings there and find a place of love and peace and calm, and try and settle into that for this week. And maybe express your creativity might also be playing into the incidents that happened this week, and just trying to process what happened through your creativity. And our final card, which is our challenge card, Speak Your Truth. So I think this card has come up in the past, but in the challenge spot, essentially I think this is just maybe mentioning we might be having trouble speaking our truth or getting in touch with it. We're not always honest with ourselves. We might be suppressors, really, really good at just pushing things down, so much so to the point that we don't even ourselves fully recognize what we're feeling or thinking necessarily at any one given time. Kind of bury everything so deep that we're out of touch with it. But this week we're going to have even more of a hard time with that, but I think it's even more so in the challenge spot. It's even more important that we really seek it out. Seek out your truth and really express yourself, whether it's conflict you're having with someone in your own life, whether it's just being honest with yourself about certain things, incidents going on in your life, situations, relationships. It's time to just dig down and calmly, through peace and harmony, find a way to express your truth, speak your truth. It might not be a bad idea, express your creativity. I find that creative outlets can often be a way to speak your truth without having to verbalize it. A lot of us aren't very good at necessarily words and putting things, especially things like our feelings, thoughts, into words, especially in an honest way if we're scared to be honest about something. But creative projects have a way of allowing us to do that in a safer way. So maybe we can speak our truth through our creativity this week, because it is in our strength spot. And speak your truth being in the challenge spot, maybe those two might balance each other out there. And given that balance popped out this week, we definitely could use some balance checks this week, moderation, and just making sure we're not flipping to any extreme right now. So that is your weekly reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you connected with it. If you liked this reading, if you like these videos, please go ahead and like my page and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Shining Empathy. I look forward to seeing you guys in the future. Until then, love and light to you all.